Alrighty, hello again everybody, DeFranz here, and as opposed to yesterday, we are going to have a much more action-packed episode today, followed by very lore-intensive, conversation-heavy episodes following this one, which is okay. World building in this series is just great.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Harmless, probably. Not taking the chance. Let's see if that codex, not just secondary, if you would like to read it. You know the drill, just pause it and join back up when you can. No harm done. I don't think there's another box around here. No. No, that is the crouch button. Ah, A button. Excuse me. Alright. Hey, where's Buddy?
God, what happened here?
It'll be okay, alright? It's going to be okay. Aww. It was not okay. Okay, now we go. Yeah.
Ripped right through his shields. We're out of chance.
Ah, Buddy.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Oh, I got stuck on a tree. I know there's another piece of upgrade equipment around here somewhere. Is that it? Yep, there it is. Nah, just a medical kit. I gotta remember controls. Y? Okay, it is Y. see.
Kinetic barriers, more commonly called shields, provide protection against most mass accelerator weapons. Whether on a starship or a soldier's suit of armor, the basic principle remains the same. Kinetic barriers are repulsive mass effect fields, projected from tiny emitters. These shields safely deflect small objects traveling at rapid velocities. This affords protection from bullets and other dangerous projectiles, but still allows the user to sit down without knocking away their chair. The shielding afforded by kinetic barriers does not protect against extremes of temperature, toxins, or radiation.
Because instead of kinetic barriers, we would call that plot armor, if that was the case. Update to the mission log is Junkins is dead, sad face, but you have to press on to the dig site. Ow. I think they misunderstood when he said he wanted a belly button piercing. Ow. Hi, Ashley. Sabotage.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
That's right, everybody. It's the video game version of iRobot. But better. Much better.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
I suppose you could also say that other game, I believe it was called Detroit Beyond Human, was also a video game version of iRobot, and also much better than iRobot. Just my opinion.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Just asking this would ask the same question right before I asked this question, so we're not going to bother. There's probably going to be some times where I will hit a button and it will be like a repeat of the conversation. It happens. I don't remember them all, but I promise you it's going to happen. Not much you can do.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
Okay. Ashley, no helmet, please. There you are. You're also the same class as we are. But we'll also give you some pistols and give you some soldier training. Oh, wait, you don't get 3, you only get 2.
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
They get very, very interesting as the series goes on.
It's at the far end of this trench.
Some light armor. I don't think there's anything else this way. Oh, wait, yes there is. An upgrade kit. Just realized I still never put on the first thing I got. Equipment. What do we get? We're not going to use that armor, but we will put on some of this plating. And what else? Oh wait, it was probably, yeah. Nothing there. We'll do chemical rounds for now. And Caden, since you've been with us a little longer, take your pistol. And I'll give you some basic rounds. Oh wait. Can you wear that new armor, Caden? Yes, you can. Off to the beacon. And we're just going to ignore that triangle. And that one. Yeah. We can position our squad mates wherever we want. But I don't find much use for it, really. Ooh, this guy's gonna be a problem. Throw him, Caden. Oh. He missed. That nice sound is a level up. Oh boy. Okay. Definitely gonna keep getting that charm up. Adrenaline burst is nice. But I don't really have that many talents yet to worry about. That's why I took electronics, because I do like overload. You know what? Since now we have overload as well, it's just... I mean, I don't have... I'm gonna take it. And... shield boost. Okay, we'll put a little bit more into combat armor. Alright, what do you want, Kaden? You'll get barrier and you'll like it. I'll always give you a little bit more first aid and some sentinel training. And let's boost up your throw a little bit. And Ashley, some soldier training. And let's get you shield boost.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
A pistol, a shotgun, and an assault rifle. You know, I really hope my mic is coming through because it's making some weird noise, which it shouldn't be because it is a new mic, believe it or not. Technology gets on my nerves. The beacon's been taken from the dig site. Maybe you can find clues by investigating the nearby research camp. Another codex entry.
Combat hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer. The inner layer consists of fabric armor with kinetic padding. Areas that don't need to be flexible, such as the chest or shins, are reinforced with sheets of lightweight, ablative ceramic. The outer layer consists of automatically generated kinetic barriers. Objects traveling above a certain speed will trigger the barrier's reflex system and be deflected, provided there is enough energy left in the shield's power cell. Armored hard suits are sealable to protect the wearer from extremes of temperature and atmosphere. Standard equipment includes an onboard mini-frame and a communications, navigation, and sensing suite. The mini-frame is designed to accept and display data from a weapon's smart targeting system to make it easier to locate and eliminate enemies.
Thank you, nameless narrator. Gave me a little time to take a drink. Of course, I forgot to check my equipment since we got some new weapons. Okay. We'll take that. Noise. It's not that bad. Plus a little bit more damage. Sure. Sure. Sorry guys, look, I'm the main character. I get the better equipment to start. That's just how it goes. I'm sure I'm not the only one who does that. You guys understand.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Ah yes, this is where I would like you to use my shotgun, please. Really? There we go. Oh, Kaden, you're gonna need to use that throw, buddy. Gotta remember, it's tough to remember sometimes coming back to this game There is no ammo in this game. It's all heatsink if you look at the bottom left part of the screen. Weapon overheats and I gotta wait till it cools off until I can use it again. No ammo. Not until the second game. Alright, so what exactly did we just encounter here? Mr. Narrator?
After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious.
Oh, we will find out why. Just not for a while. And no, I am not going to tell you. We will wait until we get there. Yes, Ashley?
It must take a few hours for the spikes to turn people into husks.
It's going to take a lot more than a few hours to find out exactly why. Be patient, Ashley. Caden?
Now we know what those spikes are for. Turning our own dead against us.
Kinda. Gemini Amp. That is for Caden or any biotic user. Well, don't want to step in that. Even though I am a magnet of fire in any video game I play.
That door, it's closed. Security locks it.
Okay, what do we have now? Yeah, we'll take an even better shotgun. Sure. Grenades, Caden, biotic amp. Huh. Well, I hope that was my headphones. I just heard a weird noise. We're just gonna say it was my headphones. Yeah. Yeah. Duration bonus is 0. Power bonus is -5. Cooldown bonus, yeah, we'll keep what we got. Ashley will get the new assault rifle. Congratulations. Nope. And she'll get the shotgun. Congratulations again, Ashley. Caden. I mean, I like when you just use pistols. Get your pistol out, buddy. There you go. I just like it when he uses pistols. Nothing there yet. Okay. For a very easy decryption, just a little bit of muscle memory on the controller. Watch I mess it up. That would have been embarrassing.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Then that's what we call intrigue.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
No, we are not going to shut him up. We're still playing goody two-shoes. And for all intents and purposes, Manuel is actually very, very, very spot on in his assessment.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
You guys have anything in here I can use? Yeah. Worth a shot. Okay, time to ramp up the mystery.
Saren. Nihilus.
Only a face a mother could love.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
That be the other Tyrion.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Okay. What do we got going here? Caden, I need your throw. Thank you. Too close. Oh boy. Are we good? I will not use this that often. That's why. Oh. You guys got him? Okay. Where's the other one? Geth Trooper. Oh, he's still there.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Sure.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
No. Let's see what you got.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Again, goody two-shoe time.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
And this is why we get our charm up.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Much appreciated. Dr. Warren informed you the beacon was taken to Eden Prime Spaceport. You need to get there before the Geth claim it as their own. I should. But again, I get all the best equipment. Probably not the best way to play, but that's how I've always done it. Let's see. What else did we get? Not any better than what we had. Gaiden, you get a new assault rifle, buddy. Anything we can take. Anything. Yeah, doesn't look like it.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Well, shucks. I mean, we knew that happened.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Because he's like just about all of us, I would think.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
No, it don't.
We have more important things to worry about.
Yeah. This is a hell of a thing.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
A Turian named Saren killed Nihilus. He may be working with the Geth. Take the cargo train to the next platform and stop him before he gets the beacon. Time to get on that train. Here's a bunch of the train security. Kinda. Keep thinking that one button is dash, but it's not. Oh, this guy's coming. Oh. That's a rocket. Okay. Did that do anything? Okay. Huh. Oh, you're lame. Oh, there's another one over here. Did not see him. Okay, we're all clear. Ooh, Caden.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Okay, I went the wrong way.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
If only they were all so easy with just the press of a button. Not? Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button to sprint. Oh, another rocket. Okay. One more. Wait, where is he? Oh, Shepard. That's different. Okay. Yes, we shut that bomb off with our mind. Great. It's always weird how games do that sometimes. Give you equipment that you can't even use at this point in the game. Medium armor for a Krogan. We don't get a Krogan in our party until, well, not too far in the future, but still. Physics threat, damage. You know what? We will give Ashley, the physics threshold. What else do we have? Caden gets that pistol. And that is that. A few things we can pick up. If I get too close to the beacon, it goes straight into a cutscene without a button press. I like collecting as much as I can before moving on. Always ruffles my feathers when something like that happens. I really almost hit the wrong button. Uh-huh. And now to the other side of the platform. Nothing there. Oh, there's something. A grenade. Upgrade. Something that we don't use a lot of. And I'm not sure what the exact button is. You know what? Forgive me for a moment. Is it this button? Nope, that is to unholster. I don't know what the button for grenade is. I'll have to find that out. It used to be the button I pressed on the 360 back in the day, but not anymore. Okay, before we touch the beacon... Okay, what did we get? What did we get? Anything? Toxic seals. Okay, we'll give that to Caden. Oh, if Caden's got that, then I'm sure Ashley does too. She does. Okay. I'm pretty sure we all have... You know what? She can take that. No sniper rifle yet. Grenade. Fusion explosive. Take that. And... we'll put the combat sensor in that one. We already have it in the shoddy, so we will put the other one... Oh, wait a minute. Okay. That on the Caden. And then Ashley. She'll get some phasic rounds. There we go. I believe that was everything. Yes, that was everything. Okay. Time for story. Oh, wait a minute. It is a button press. Oh, boy. I remembered it wrong. Anyway. Oh, we were much closer than that.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request immediate
amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
And when I played Shepard. This was Ashley in Caden's position. Weird heroic leap.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's too hot.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This is what we call a Kylo Ren temper tantrum. Long before the days of Kylo Ren.
This human must be eliminated.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Boy, does a 15-hour sleep sound so wonderful right now.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Okay,
Actually,
weird
we don't
smile.
even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Cannon, don't get any
Physically,
ideas.
you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Yeah, we'll even say this.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Hey, Gathaway. Nice to see you here, bud.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
They won't.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Yeah, let's see why he does.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Well, I could say, but we're not going to say exactly what. Not until 2 games from now.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
The beacon on Eden Prime was destroyed. Before it was self-destructed, it burned horrific images of death and galactic destruction into your mind. Whether these are images of the past or warnings of the future, you can't really say. Go to the cockpit and tell Chris Griffin, Joker, to bring the Normandy into dock at the Citadel. Just a bunch of stats on the Citadel, which we will see momentarily. Just a lot of numbers to say that this thing is really, really big. Random narrator guy, go!
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the Wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it.
And we just get a little tour of the Normandy before we decide to go dock at the Citadel.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander. Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck.
It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not gonna be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, the Blitz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Fair enough.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
That's a lot more than just complications. Even though migraines do suck as well.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
This one just explains what biotic implants and amps are, and how biotics use it.
Biotics is the ability of rare individuals to manipulate dark energy and create mass effect fields through the use of electrical impulses from the brain. Intense training and surgically implanted amplifiers are necessary for a biotic to produce mass effect fields powerful enough for practical use. The relative strength of biotic abilities varies greatly among species and with each individual. There are 3 branches of biotics. Telekinesis uses mass-lowering fields to levitate or impel objects. Mass-raising kinetic fields are used to block or pin objects. Spatial distortion uses rapidly shifting mass fields to shred objects. Most organic species are capable of developing biotic abilities, though there are risks involved. Biotics are the result of an in utero exposure to element 0. This usually causes fatal cancers in the victim, but in rare cases, It coalesces into nodules within the fetus's developing nervous system.
Thank you, narrator. Hi, Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You weren't even with us when it happened, Ashley.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
The Star of what now?
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Okay, nothing here. Hi, Captain.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Okay, yeah, nothing to say. Before we do go upstairs, let's go downstairs. Take the little elevator. I have no elevator song, unfortunately. At least not yet.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Oh, come on.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
But first, you are going to buy from me. And luckily for you, you don't need a license to buy from me. Ugh. I know everything I have, so sell. I mean, I won't get the good big guy until a little while from now. Let's just keep it. It is a generous inventory system anyway. Sell. Sell it all. I can't buy any of this, I'm not even close. But grenade and a Medigel upgrade are nice. Alright. Oh, this thing. Wait until you see how this thing drives. Spoiler alert, not great. Let's see, anything else? That just takes me to the equipment screen. Alright. Your turn, narrator.
The Mako infantry fighting vehicle was designed for the System Alliance's frigates. Though the interior is cramped, an M35 is small enough to be carried in the cargo bay and easily deployed on virtually any world. With its turreted 155mm mass accelerator and coaxially mounted machine gun, the Mako can provide a fire team with weapon support as well as mobility. Since Alliance Marines may be required to fight on any world, the Mako is environmentally sealed and equipped with microthrusters for use on low-gravity planetoids. The Mako is powered by a sealed hydrogen-oxygen fuel cell and includes a small Element 0 core. While not large enough to nullify the vehicle's mass, the core can reduce it enough to be safely airdropped. When used in conjunction with thrusters, it also allows the Mako to extricate itself from difficult terrain.
It is just a pain to use. Just wait. I mean, they improved the controls of it with the Legendary Edition, but it's far from useful.
Biotic Omni tools are handheld devices that combine a computer microframe, sensor analysis pack, and manufacturing fabricator. Versatile and reliable, an Omni tool can be used to analyze and adjust the functionality of most standard equipment, including weapons and armor, from a distance. The fabrication module can rapidly assemble small three-dimensional objects from common reusable industrial plastics, ceramics, and light alloys. This allows for field repairs and modifications to most standard items, as well as the reuse of salvaged equipment. Omni tools are standard issue for soldiers and first-in colonists.
Thank you, narrator.
Shame about Jenkins.
Even if you're not going to read the codexes, always pick them up, get all that XP you can get. Oh, but we will need the narrator once again.
When subjected to an electrical current, the rare material dubbed Element 0, or EZO, emits a dark energy field that raises or lowers the mass of all objects within it. This mass effect is used in countless ways, from generating artificial gravity to manufacturing high-strength construction materials. It is most prominently used to enable faster-than-light space travel. EZO is generated when solid matter, such as a planet, is affected by the energy of a star going supernova. The material is common in the asteroid debris that orbits neutron stars and pulsars. These are dangerous places to mine, requiring extensive use of robotics, telepresence, and shielding to survive the incredible radiation from the dead star. Only a few major corporations can afford the setup costs required to work these primary sources. Humanity discovered refined Element 0 at the Prothean Research Station on Mars, allowing them to create mass effect fields and develop FTL travel. Element 0 can increase or decrease the mass of a volume of space-time when subjected to an electrical current. With a positive current, mass is increased. With a negative current, mass is decreased. The stronger the current, the greater the magnitude of the dark energy mass effect. In space, low-mass fields allow FTL travel and inexpensive surface-to-orbit transit. High-mass fields create artificial gravity and push space debris away from vessels. In manufacturing, low-mass fields permit the creation of evenly blended alloys, while high-mass compaction creates dense, sturdy construction materials. The military makes extensive use of mobility-enhancing technologies, with Mass Effect utilizing fighting vehicles standard frontline issue in most military forces. Mass Effect fields are also essential in the creation of kinetic barriers or shields to protect against enemy fire.
Thank you, narrator. I'm gonna be saying that a lot. I do apologize in advance. Alright, back upstairs we go. I can't use the galaxy map yet. Hi, Paranoid Presley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
I know. We'll miss Buddy. Is there something around here I could hit for Codex? No. In here? Maybe not yet. Okay, before we talk to Joker. Alright, just a bunch of military terms and what they mean. Nothing too important. And then technology, just talking about communications and how it works in this universe. Alright. Hi, Chris. I mean Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Joker's a good character. I shouldn't call him Chris. He's a very likable character. I mean, he is voiced by the same guy who does Chris Griffin, Seth Green, so I'll stop calling him Chris.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Like one of the truest things could ever be said right there, Ashley. Of course, very soon you're going to say something that is very uncalled for, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But that is always called for. Let's just get this computer console, because when I log off, I'm probably going to forget about it, so... Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Rho cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? And that'll be the first side quest that we actually receive. Probably not do, but first, but we'll definitely do it, but... Yeah, side quests that are called assignments, unusual readings. While on the Citadel, you uncovered an Alliance patrol report. One of the patrols mentioned some strange activity in the Hydra system of the Argos Rho cluster. Go to the Hydra system in the Argos Rho cluster and investigate. As for the main story, the last update for the prologue, the beacon on Eden Prime was destroyed. Before it self-destructed, it burned horrific images of death and galactic destruction into your mind. Whether these are the images of the past or warnings of the future, you can't really say. Yeah, I already read that. I apologize. Expose Saren. You have to prove to the Citadel Council that Saren, one of their Spectre agents, has gone rogue. Go to the tower. Go to the Citadel Tower on the Presidium for an audience with the Council. One last codex from good old narrator, and I will leave it there for the time being.
The Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari Republics, the Turian Hierarchy, and the Solarian Union. Though they have no official power over the independent governments of other species, the Council's decisions carry great weight throughout the galaxy. No single Council race is strong enough to defy the other two, and all have a vested interest in compromise and cooperation. Each of the Council species has general characteristics associated with the various aspects of governing the galaxy. The Asari are typically seen as diplomats and mediators. The Solarians gather intelligence and information. The Turians provide the bulk of the military and peacekeeping forces. Any species granted an embassy on the Citadel is considered an associate member, bound by the accords of the Citadel Conventions. Associate members may bring issues to the attention of the Council, though they have no input on the decision. The Human Systems Alliance became an associate member of the Citadel in 2165.
Okay. Well, I basically just doubled the time frame of my first episode, but when it gets good, you just kind of lose track of time. If you view this on Twitch, thank you for giving it a watch. Hit that follow button if you want. Not gonna tell you to do so. It'd be awesome if you did, though. This video is also gonna be up over on my YouTube channel. Same name, just one less N in the name, but it's the Franz, as opposed to the two N's here on the Twitch channel. There's only one N in the name on YouTube. If you happen to be watching this on YouTube, I thank you for watching. It's a longer episode, so if you don't watch it all, I understand. I just thank you for viewing some of it, if not all of it. That would be awesome. Leave a like if you did like this video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave a comment. Tell me what you liked or didn't like. And, I'll be back with more in the future. A lot more Mass Effect. I also have decided, unfortunately this won't be on Twitch, just because, again, like I mentioned before, my computer is not the best. So, I'll be doing some recordings, but I won't actually have it up on my Twitch channel, unfortunately. But I probably gonna do some World of Warcraft, but not the current form of the game. I'm gonna be doing some World of Warcraft Classic, pure Classic era, so no expansions to it or whatnot. But I think I'm going to do some Hardcore. Hardcore is, if you don't know, is a version of the game that it's not an official version, but the community basically made it so. Essentially, without too many words, you die once, you delete your character, or you just log off and you make a whole new character. So that should be fun. My goal with that is just to get one character up to level 60. That's about it. I don't plan on doing much after I hit level 60, if that'll ever happen, because it is a long slog through the whole game, but it'll be fun. I don't know how many times I'll have to restart the character, but if you want to join me for that ride, it'll be over on YouTube. No live recordings of that, though. It's just going to be, well, I should say no live streams. It'll just be pure recordings, but nothing will be edited. Everything that you'll see will happen. But I hope you join me on YouTube for that when I post the videos. More Mass Effect on the way on both Twitch and YouTube. And some World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore will be coming on YouTube very soon. Until then, thank you very much for watching. And until then, I hope you, your family, your friends, and your loved ones all have a very great day. Thank you.